Let's get to it. The new movement, DJ Drewski in the spot. Big Philly in the building.
Yes,
Exotic Pudgey's pulled up. Came through, played a couple joints. I'm not going to lie. You know, I won't even say it if I feel like the artist don't got it. But when it comes to the music, your pen game is different. When it comes to those hooks and those concepts, Pudgey got it.
Thanks. I greatly appreciate it.
Did you always have it, Pudge, or this is something? Because you said you kind of transitioned.
Yeah.
But even there, were you still talented like that?
Well, I started out singing, so the singing part, the voice, I always had it. But I had to teach myself how to write, and the more I went through stuff, I'm kind of quiet.
Right.
So the more I went through stuff, I just learned how to express myself through music. I started off with just writing hooks, writing like 8 or 10 hooks a day, and then it transitioned into me learning how to write a 16. And sometimes when you write a 16, it be all over the place, but it got to me learning how to keep the same topic on the 16. So
right,
that's something so I had to work to learn how to do that.
How long from when you first started doing music to you sitting up here today has it been? Because people feel like this shit happens overnight, but I be trying to explain to people like, yo, it could happen overnight for some people, but it takes a long time for others.
Yeah, it's been a process. We started taking it serious in 2018. So it's been a build. You meet people as you go on the way, and get a chance to get on other people's platform. You get what I'm saying? So it's been a journey, man. Some people had that time where they be an overnight success, and some people got to grind it out. But yeah, we grinding.
Right, like 7-8 years in already.
Yeah.
And you said, just throughout your life, just some of the experiences you've been through, from losing friends, from losing family, the music is the way that you kind of express that, right? Like even losing your mom.
Yeah, that was a major loss. I lost myself in that time. I lost my mom. You get what I'm saying? Because when it came to music, my mother was my number one fan. Like, she was there
right.
when I did talent shows and everything.
It's crazy.
So to lose that support, and then I had to get the motivation to do music again. I lost my passion for music after she passed. She passed away in 2013. At that time, I wasn't writing on nothing. I was just singing. But as the time went by and I was dealing with so many different problems, I just learned how to express myself through the music. You get what I'm saying? Because I barely talk, so I learned how to express my mom's situation, the stuff that I was going through with trying to find a job, just so I could fund the music and all that. Like, everything I went through, I just learned how to express it. You get what I'm saying?
Were you always the quiet kid, even as like a youngin'?
Yeah, I was quiet. I was shy. Like, it was crazy because I always would sing. Through my whole life, I sung, but like my friends didn't know that I could sing until
right.
8th grade to high school. You get what I'm saying? I started doing talent shows. I started to get out. Like, my mom was talking to me. She like, everybody don't have gifts, and if you gonna keep on, you might as well just let everybody know that you got the gift to sing. And I was shy, but she got it out of me. She I would sing certain songs to her, like Music Love, and she had me practice that, and I would go on the talent shows and do the talent shows, and yeah, I started getting known from that.
Right. Because even in some of the samples that you're using now, like the old school samples, was that like kind of inspired by growing up in the house, hearing your mom play music?
Yeah, but see, my dad sing also, so my dad worked a lot. He worked Monday through Saturday, sometimes even Sundays.
Damn. What did he do for a living?
My dad, he was working on vacuums and stuff. Like, he had a repair shop.
Okay.
Where he would fix the buffers for the school district. He had a contract with the school district, and he would clean, work on all that equipment so they could clean the schools and stuff. And nights, we used to spend a lot of times at nights together. Sometimes I try to be up when he come home at night, and we just used to listen to all type of artists. Like, he had me listening to Biggie. introduced me to Jagged Edge. You know, all type of music my dad had me listening to. There was so that's where a lot of the old school references come from. Like he you know sometimes let me know what it was like in that time, even if I wasn't there listening to the music. You get what I'm saying? If I wasn't there when the music dropped, he let me know how it was when
Right.
it dropped, what was going on, how people was feeling. So my dad was always kind of like a mentor for me when it came to music. I just learned to love it as it went by because that was time I got to spend with my dad. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Did he ever get to hear a Pudgy record?
Oh yeah, he actually came to my first video set, and my dad was surprised because he was like, I know you was good, but I didn't know you transitioned
This
to
good,
this.
right.
Like, so he was like, it's crazy to see you doing talent show. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my dad was actually able to make a little talent show, and he was like, he got there and cried because he was like, it's crazy. My dad didn't have a dad, so he was like to be able to do this stuff, and I didn't have a father, but I'm here for you. It's just amazing to see your kid being
Right.
able to do this. Like, so yeah, my dad been a big motivator in my music.
Because even for you, right? You think of like young kids growing up in Philly. Not a lot of families have fathers there,
Yeah.
right? So for you to have both your mom and your dad at that time being, younger without even knowing unconsciously, it's probably, kept you grounded, kept you motivated. You had
Mhm.
some security in a sense
Yeah.
where, but were you that young kid still running the streets or you was more at home? Type
I
of-
was. It was in the middle because I had cousins that was in the street at the time.
Right,
And I played sports a lot. I did a lot of stuff to keep me out of the streets, out of getting trouble, out of getting in trouble.
right.
But as I got older, and like I got lost
Mm-hmm.
as I lost my mom, and it was a time where as though I was hurting the people that was trying to help me. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Without
So
knowing,
yeah,
like,
without
yeah.
knowing, because you're going through stuff that never felt like I ain't dealing with the pain of losing a mom and try to stay sane. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't get to come back from that. Like they lose it all the way after
Right,
they
right,
lose their
right.
mom, somebody who's been there for them their whole life. But I also, what brought me back is the lessons that she taught me through life. You get what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, it's killing me that she's not here, but I know with the morals and principles she raised me, she won't want me to be here doing what I'm doing now. Is still
Right.
pushing. No, I had to come back. It was John where I couldn't find a job. I wanted to be lazy. I'm just standing on the corners, just, telling myself I don't have a way. But once I start really doing this music, then I start telling, looking at the positives, like, you got a way. You just got to stay out of the negative. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So I was able to stay away from a lot of the negative stuff. It was easy.
Like the fact that you got through that, and now you come out of that, you making music, putting that pain and those emotions in the music, is I think part of why we're getting some good records too,
Yeah.
right? Without even knowing it, it's like someone that don't have certain experiences can't speak on certain things.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they can, but it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah, because you don't know that feeling for real
Right,
unless you go
right.
through it.
And,
So I done went through stuff like being homeless before. You get what I'm
mm,
saying? And having to stand on the corner in order to make money to keep going. So I know how it feel to be at the bottom.
right.
So and that's a bad feeling because when it's only negatives around you and you at the bottom, you stay there. There's nothing pulling you up. There's no motivation to pull you up. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? I had motivation as far as though my younger siblings because I knew I had to do better for them. They want to see me down at the bottom. My sister went to college, graduated.
Shout
My
to
brother
sis.
and another in Texas doing good, and then even my older sisters.
Y'all
Shout
had the
out to
same
them
mom,
too. Yeah, we all got the same mom and dad.
so you took it the worst out of all of them.
We all took it our different ways, and it's crazy because I don't even remember. Like I know we all was hurt,
Right.
but me dealing with what I was dealing with at the time was so much that I can't even remember what my
How they was
sisters and
feeling.
them was feeling. All I know is that going through certain phases in life, I'ma be there for them. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like we got to. This how we was raised, but I never got the chance to, understand how they felt at the time.
Mm.
So
You felt like you was being somewhat selfish, like just not on purpose, but just you ain't know how to take it.
Yeah, and I was unaware. As we go through the day, I see my sisters a lot, but I gotta get over there. I gotta make more time
Right.
for to see my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. That's stuff that I want to get better on as time goes on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because family is everything.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like the music and the money and the lifestyle, the business, it's all fun. But at the end of the day,
that's what I do it for.
Yeah, it's for the family, and that's why we here right now to talk about this music that's coming. You got records out, or is there a project coming, or you just dropping records at this time?
Right now, we about to drop a single, and we gonna do some videos for old projects. But this next project I want to drop before the year over, and I'm in between Rank 2 or Love Pyramid 2.
What was the first one you played? That's the Whitney feature, right? The club joint.
Yeah, the Whitney Dance with Somebody.
Yeah, dance.
That would go on Love Pyramid too.
Okay, yeah.
Cause I like to keep Rank 2 is a project where I could mix the two. You get what I'm saying? I got a project also called Stories from the 8, and I like to keep the street stuff on there. And Love Pyramid, I like to keep all different types of forms of love on there.
Right.
So you might have a time where I felt some type of way about the love, and I put that on that song. But
Gotcha.
I want everything to be able to stay in one genre. So when I'm really think I'm pushing towards Love Pyramid too, because I liked how everybody reacted to Love Pyramid. You get what I'm saying? To see me go from like doing the street stuff in the beginning to transitioning over to something different with the R&B. I liked it doing that. It's different. It helped me create a masterpiece, an early masterpiece, because it's something everybody tell me they could listen to from start to finish.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I'm going Love Pyramid too. Just so you know, if I had to choose, I'm going that route. I also want to shout out to Sturdy, and Sturdy
guy.
Facts, and, for just like you saying, having people around you that's positive, and that believe in it, and riding with you. So shout out to
bro been pushing
Sturdy
with me from
building.
the beginning, man. So that's that friend that some days when you feel like, damn, I don't know if I can keep going, bro. Going to be like, bro, you better get up and keep on going, bro. We ain't get here to stop right now. Like we almost what we got, and then he always tell me like, bro, the day that you want to stop could be the day that it's right around the corner for you.
Right.
And then a lot of that motivation keep me going. You get what I'm saying? I'm thankful to have him around. I appreciate that.
Yes, because sometimes you just need the right people in your corner that, like you said, to help you not just stay motivated, but to come up with more ideas outside of just what you used to.
Because sometimes when you got all that on your shoulder, it could be too overwhelming.
Right, exactly.
You gotta listen
trying
to
to
the
play
beats,
every
and
role.
You gotta buy the beats, and then you gotta go to the studio and make the song. Then you gotta make the cover art, get a release date. So it's been a journey doing all that. From the beginning, from when we started in 2018, we ain't know how to do none of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? Now to be almost 6 years in it, it's just coming natural. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To be able to put a project together and then be sitting back listening to it like, damn, bro, we created this. This is something we created. It's going to be here forever.
And it's good creation. It's not like a waste of time. Like, I really putting in work and creating that work. And I just want people to really tap in and follow your journey and really listen to some of this music. What's the best way for new people to get in tune with everything?
Say Apple Music. We gonna be more. I'm about to start being more interactive on Instagram and stuff. We gonna start doing like giveaways to the fans and stuff. For participating and like I'm about to do a challenge for this new video that I got about to come out. It's I Don't Wanna. That's the next video that we're doing. And I'm gonna do a little challenge where I'm giving away some, some money for
Right.
the person that can make the best dance on TikTok. Start getting more interactive with Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that.
So what's the IG so they can follow you?
8xotic Pudgey, 8xotic Pudgey.
So listen, make sure y'all tap in with Pudgey. He got that music coming, them giveaways coming. There's a lot of dancing going on in Philly too right now. I said that earlier. Shout out to all the artists out there working hard and putting a light on Philly. Because when it comes to those dancing records, them TikTok records, Philly got it. It's between like Philly and Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got the TikTok dances. So shout out to the whole Philly. Once again, make sure you go follow him. Follow Sturdy Facts 101. You know what I'm saying? For everything that's moving. DJ Drewski, the new movement. You'll be back. I'm sure you'll be back because there's a lot that's about to happen. This is just the first sit down, early vibes. You heard? Nah, you ready, bro? I appreciate you pulling up. Let's get it. The new movement. We out. Peace.